you're about to make the same mistake that destroys 97% of retail investors. Right now, as Dell rockets 31% in a single session, your finger is hovering over the buy button. Your heart is racing. Everyone else is getting rich, and you're getting left behind. But what you don't realize is that this exact moment of financial FOMO is where fortunes are lost and legends separate themselves from the crowd. Look at your screen right now. DEL up 31.41%. Space Virgin up nearly 40%. Your portfolio sitting there looking pathetic by comparison. Green candles everywhere. And you're not in. The market is calm. VIX at 15.43, but inside your chest there's a storm brewing. This isn't just about missing gains. This is about who you are as an investor. Are you the person who catches rockets to the moon, or are you the one watching from the ground? Always too late, always too scared, always too something? Your trading app is open. DEL, $416.62. Yesterday it was half that. Your mind is calculating. If you had bought yesterday, if you had seen this coming, if you had just pulled the trigger, but you didn't, and now you're faced with the ultimate test. Do you chase? Do you jump on a moving train? Do you become everything you swore you wouldn't become, or do you sit there, paralyzed, watching opportunities slip through your fingers like sand? The comments are flying. Reddit is exploding. Twitter is a feeding frenzy of screenshots and rocket ship emojis. Everyone is a genius today. Everyone saw this coming, apparently. Everyone except you. The FOMO isn't just about money anymore. It's about belonging. It's about proving you're not the sucker at the poker table. But here's what's really happening in your brain right now. Ancient chemicals are flooding your system. The same ones that kept our ancestors alive are now threatening to destroy your financial future. You're experiencing loss aversion amplified by social proof on steroids. Your amygdala is screaming that staying out means certain death, while your prefrontal cortex is whispering warnings you can barely hear over the noise. This is the moment where most investors break. This is where discipline goes to die. This is where 20 centuries of human wisdom gets trampled by a dopamine hit and a fear of being left behind. But before you click that buy button, before you join the ranks of momentum chasers and bag holders, let me introduce you to someone who faced pressures that make your DEEL dilemma look like a gentle breeze. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, Stoic philosopher, and the investor you never knew you needed. Picture this: the most powerful man in the world, ruling an empire that stretched from Britain to Babylon, facing plagues, wars, betrayals, and the kind of pressure that would crush modern CEOs. And in the middle of all this chaos, he wrote something that should be tattooed on every trader's forehead. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about that. Here's a man who could have ordered the purchase of entire provinces, who controlled treasuries that would make modern hedge funds weep, telling us that true power comes not from controlling external events, but from controlling our response to them. Marcus understood something that high-frequency algorithms and momentum traders never will: that the market is not a casino where you chase the hottest hand. It's a transfer of wealth from the emotional to the logical, from the reactive to the responsive, from those who let outside events control their minds to those who maintain sovereignty over their decisions. When Marcus looked at Dell today, climbing 31% in a single session, he wouldn't see opportunity. He would see a test. DEEL today is not an investment opportunity. It's a character examination. The stock doesn't care about your FOMO. The market doesn't care about your feelings. The algorithm that drove this price action doesn't even know you exist. But your response to this moment will define the next decade of your financial life. Because this isn't really about Dell. This is about who you become when the pressure is on. This is about whether you're building a portfolio or just gambling with extra steps. This is about the difference between being a Stoic investor and being market prey. Marcus Aurelius had a framework that has survived 2,000 years of empires rising and falling. And today, that same framework is the only thing standing between you and financial ruin. The Stoic investor doesn't chase momentum. The Stoic investor doesn't buy high because everyone else is buying higher. The Stoic investor understands that true wealth is built in the silence between the noise, in the discipline between the impulses, in the space between what the market offers and what wisdom accepts. Here's what Marcus would see when he looked at Dell today. First, price divorced from value. When a stock moves 31% in a session, it's not because the company became 31% more valuable overnight. It's because emotion overwhelmed logic, because algorithms amplified sentiment, because the market temporarily lost its mind. And when the market loses its mind, the Stoic investor keeps theirs. Second, the crowd in full stampede mode. Marcus wrote how much trouble he avoids who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does. While everyone else is watching Dell rocket skyward, the Stoic investor is asking different questions. Not how high can it go, but what am I really buying? Not am I missing out, but am I investing or speculating? Not what if it keeps going up, but what if it doesn't? Third, opportunity disguised as urgency. The market wants you to believe that this moment, right now, is your only chance, that if you don't buy Dell at $416, you'll never have another opportunity to build wealth. But Marcus understood that real opportunity doesn't come with a countdown timer. Real opportunity comes to those who prepare, who study, who wait, who have the discipline to say no to 100 good deals while they wait for one great one. The Stoic investor framework is brutally simple. Before every purchase, ask 3 questions that Marcus himself would ask. Does this align with my values? Not your emotions, not your FOMO, but your actual investing values. If your value is long-term wealth building, does chasing a 31% gap up align with that goal? If your value is buying quality companies at reasonable prices, what about DEL today fits that criteria? Will I still believe in this decision when the emotion fades? Right now, you're high on possibility and drunk on other people's gains. But tomorrow, when the green candles turn red, when the momentum shifts, when the algorithm starts selling, instead of buying, will you still be glad you bought Dell at $416? The Stoic investor makes decisions that their future self will thank them for, not decisions that their current self can't resist. Am I acting from abundance or scarcity? FOMO is scarcity thinking. It's the belief that this is your last chance, that opportunities are rare, that you must act now or forever, hold your peace. But abundance thinking knows that markets create opportunities every single day. That missing one move doesn't disqualify you from the next 10. That the patient investor, the disciplined investor, the Stoic investor, will always have chances to deploy capital wisely. Marcus Aurelius ruled the known world, but he never let the world rule him. Today, you have the same choice. You can let DEL's 31% gain rule your decision-making process, or you can rule your response to it. You can join the stampede, or you can step aside and let it pass. You can chase momentum, or you can create it through disciplined, patient, value-focused investing that compounds wealth instead of destroying it. The market will be here tomorrow. Dell will still exist next week, but the decision you make right now, in this moment of maximum pressure and minimum clarity, will echo through your portfolio for years to come. Choose like Marcus would choose. Choose like someone who understands that true wealth isn't built by chasing other people's gains, but by having the wisdom to recognize real value and the courage to act on it when everyone else is distracted by noise. Most investors already know this is happening. Do you?